All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code Podcast. Another episode where my voice cracks at the intro. That's great. Unbelievable. 174 episodes in. This is episode 174. Cracking the voice. We have a special guest today. This is a guy I've referenced several times on this podcast, and we finally got him in here today. We took a ride together. Neither of us drive. This guy is a really, really funny guy. I always love to watch him on stage. He's probably our longest. You guys out there know I work at the Comedy Store, and this is probably our longest tenured of our door staff.
Yep.
So it's a pleasure to have him today. He's very chatty, so we should have a good conversation here. Welcome to Joe Code, Guam Felix, everybody.
Yeah.
Guam Felix is here. Looks like we're about to talk about the Raiders with all this black we're wearing. So, Guam, welcome. How were you impressed with the fancy car service that we took here?
Yeah. I just complained because I just got in like 2 Ubers, and I was all like, "Is there a rule that you're supposed to have the car cleaned or something?" Because
no,
dusty.
there's not.
I don't know what's going on. Kind of dusty Ubers we've been taking lately.
Well, what do you expect in a RAV4?
Yeah.
What do you think you're gonna get? Frickin' spotless floor mats.
Hey, when I had a car, I always kept that bad boy clean. So
Yeah, what's your excuse for not driving? I don't drive, but why don't you?
I have court issues, so suspended license. So I just got tired. I was actually driving for a long time without my license, and then I got pulled over twice.
Yeah.
And especially here in LA, and they were like, "Hey, listen, we're about to tow your truck."
Yeah.
And put it in the impound. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just sell it, and I'll just start taking the bus.
No, it's better you're on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the bus. Hang out with the weirdos and the pee on the floor.
The crackheads.
Yeah. So Guam, interesting your name is Guam and you're from Guam.
Mm-hmm.
Guam Felix. Hey, I'm Illinois Joe.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Well, actually, it's a nickname.
That's like what you are.
So.
Yeah, I know it's a nickname, man. You're from Guam, which is a tiny island far, far away. How did you even frickin' get here?
Okay,
So far, man. For those of you that don't know the map, I remember someone sent an email challenging my geography. Guam is a small island in between, basically, it's in the middle of the Western Pacific.
Yeah.
In between Japan and Australia, I guess.
Yeah,
would
south.
be the closest.
Yeah, it's like south.
And then just east of the Philippines,
Yeah.
right? Just south of what?
Yeah, so basically, the way I explain it is, if you take a flight from California to Hawaii, it's like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And then I think it's another 7 hours from Hawaii to Guam.
Yeah.
So it's
I didn't think it was
12-hour
that
flight.
Far.
Yeah. And it's right by the equator, so it's like humid 24/7 down there. Like, you have to get used to that.
Yeah.
So you're just sweaty. I mean, you'll get used to it, but it takes about a month or so because you'll just be sweating the whole time you're down there.
Now Guam, that's like, is that like where? Do you guys pray to the rock?
No, we are.
It doesn't matter if you pray to the rock.
Yeah. No, everybody down there is pretty much Catholic, so we have a lot of churches down there, and we're brought up as being, Catholic boys.
All right. And you're near Papua New Guinea as well. What about Mama New Guinea?
I'm not sure about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been to Jeff's Pirates Cove?
I believe so. So, man, I haven't been to Guam in like 25 years.
How about Michelle's Coffee Shop?
Nope.
Okay. I'm
He's like
starting to doubt you're
he's-
even from there.
He's like Google, but it's been so long.
What's the
since
name
I've
of
been
the
there.
airport there?
I believe, is it still called JFK Airport?
No, that's in New York, man.
Okay. No, that's the high school. Is it the Wampat Airport?
Yes.
Yeah.
Antonio B. Wampat
Yeah.
Airport.
That's how long it's been. I haven't been there forever.
What about Domino's? Have you been there? Or McDonald's?
I think so, yeah. Hey, Actually, a long time ago, we had the record for having like the biggest McDonald's. And then I think somebody in China built one that was bigger than ours. So we held that down for a little while.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about Uptown Pub and Grill? Sounds like it can be in anywhere in Middle America.
Nope.
Subway?
Yeah. There was a lot of things back then that, like, I think.
How about Pasok Chicken Yigo? Or Sao Mai Restaurant?
I don't even know any of those
These
places.
are all on Marine Corps Drive. Yeah, you said your dad was in the military.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I think Marine Drive is like the one main street that goes all the way from like the top of the island
that's
to the bottom.
That's what it looks like here.
Yeah, the island's only like 30 miles long, I think.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to have someone here from the islands.
Mm-hmm.
Have you decided on your Halloween costume yet? That's coming up.
No, I always try to think of something funny and different.
Yeah, you should be Yokozuna.
Yokozuna. We got to talk about last year, though, because the biggest surprise at our Halloween party was Zach dressed up as Sexy Guam.
Yeah, Zach Ciappelloni.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good costume.
Yeah. So basically, he got them to do the makeup like my hair, and then he just dressed up like a hoochie mama, and then he acted like me the whole time he was there at the party. So it was good. It was good. That was like he won for the best costume too.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah, Zach's a very funny guy.
People keep saying I'm going to be Pitbull.
You should. With the glasses, you look like him. You can get some Latina ladies.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
dude, women love Pitbull,
costume.
dude. Don't get it twisted, Joe. You put on a suit and them glasses, dog. You walk down Sunset.
That's what people are saying.
Dude, you won't be walking anymore. These girls will pick you up and give you a ride, man.
I don't mind walking. I'm fine with walking.
If you went into like one of those places where they sell like used costumes or like clothing that's been in movies and stuff, I'm sure you find some wild like neon colored jacket.
Oh yeah.
And some big fake gas station sunglasses. Perfect.
Yeah, there's a place, I think it's called Iguanas on Hollywood Boulevard. Go there. They got everything in there.
Iguanas? Yeah. That sounds like a nice
They got
spot.
all vintage. Anything that you need, they got it there. They got sports stuff. It's like the best place for if you want to get like Halloween vintage stuff.
All right, nice.
Yeah. So what's going on with you, Joe? Are you single? You got a girl? You dating? What's going on with you?
Hey, shut up, man.
Yeah, what? I can't.
I'll ask the questions.
I can't
here.
ask
I'm
a
getting
question.
tired of guests coming on. You're asking me questions. Okay?
I know. We're trying to make
This
it like
isn't
it's a
about me.
conversation. Like we're just hanging out in the back.
It
of
isn't
the
a conversation.
OR. Yeah.
No, it is. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm single, man.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, me too.
Yeah. Well, that makes two of us, and it takes more than two to tango. All right, Guam. Do you think you're all that and a bag of chips?
No.
Or would you rather just eat a bag of chips?
Yes, I'm a fat ass.
Yeah, I know, Tubby. You were talking about the food with the driver, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's give it a rest.
I am so down. I have this thing that when I
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Tubby. You look a little trimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
you do look like a little more muscular now.
It must just be the shirt.
Yeah, it could be the black shirt
So basically with me
doing
is
its
that
job.
when I meet people that are different ethnicities, I always start talking about food to try to trick them to cook for me.
Yeah, our driver was from
Yeah.
Senegal. You're not going to eat Senegalese food or whatever. However,
hey, listen, guys, this is the trick. This is the fat ass trick right here. If you go meet somebody's family, right, like a get together or something, like let's say, just name any ethnicity, anything.
Irish.
Okay, let's say I go to an Irish family. They're having a barbecue or like a dinner. You go up to like the dad, who's ever the head guy in charge, the grandpa, and you sit there and you just lie to him. You said, "Hey, man, my friend went to Ireland. He said the food sucked, and it's gonna piss him off. He's gonna go, what? He's gonna say, sit your ass down. We're gonna cook for you, and they're gonna cook the best Irish food for you. That's the trick. I'm telling you, it's the best easy free meal you're gonna get.
That's such a fat move.
Yeah."
To,
That's worked so many. It doesn't matter what they said. This dude almost slapped me because I was hanging out with this girl, and she was Puerto Rican, and we went to go see the family.
Yeah,
and I
I'm
straight
sure
said the dad. I talked to the dad. I said, "Hey, my friend went to Puerto Rico. He said the food sucked." And he said, "What?" He almost like hit me, right? And I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "No, sit down. We're gonna cook for you right now." And then I was like, "Oh man, he's a liar."
That's so
that's
good.
that's the fat back trick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we talk food here, Guam.
All the time.
This is the podcast of food, beer, and men.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, if you didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of food are you excited about right now? What have you been eating?
Man, I've been on...
Besides everything.
Yeah. Well, I've been on the... I'm on TikTok. So whatever TikTok... I'm on barbecue TikTok. I don't know if you guys seen that. So it's basically all these, barbecue pit masters.
Right.
That will, do so. Oh, just shout out to Dave Williamson. Meet Dave.
Oh, yeah, he's a big barbecue guy.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Dave. He actually barbecued for my birthday, which everybody was so happy.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. That guy tore it up. So happy, man. Hopefully he's not going to be too busy. He can do it again, my next.
So you're really into barbecue right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a big part of island culture. Like, we were just talking to, I was talking to AJ and stuff about, like, in Guam, when you stay on the ranch.
No, I don't.
Well,
neither does anyone ever.
If you want something, you just kill it and eat it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want chicken, there's the chicken.
Yeah,
right
the chicken's there. Yeah.
And guess what? It's going to be the best barbecue chicken you ever had because there's no process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't frozen. They didn't put anything in it. It's just fresh chicken right off the grill.
From ranch to your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So what about beer? You don't drink beer?
I only drink...
You drink occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, because I can't... I'm one of those guys that, like, somebody needs to babysit me when I drink, because I know how I get. I turn into a Mr. Lover
well, you
when I
fall
drink.
asleep.
Yeah. But before that, I start hitting on everybody. So when I was... I'll tell a quick story. So... I would drink only every now and then, but then I moved to Tucson to go stay with my dad.
Oh, wow.
And then I started hanging out with Polo the Cholo. He's a comedian out here in L.A. that moved from Tucson.
Okay.
And he started taking to me to this place right there by University of Arizona. They would have 50-cent drink nights.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the thing with these college towns.
You cannot not get drunk on nights like that. I'm just like, so every single drink is 50 cents?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they would have big shot glasses or cups.
It's like 50 cent, you call it, whatever you want.
You just okay, give me all of these. And then, dude, people are like crawling out of those places.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I started drinking a lot when I was in Tucson. I was probably drinking like every other night I was out there. Because we would just jump to those different bars.
Yeah. Is that like college years? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I got in trouble in Iowa City with that. Different deals at every night, or different deals every night at different bars. So.
Yeah, I actually got alcohol poisoning twice. That's how much I ended up drinking. Where I had my brother had to take me to the hospital because I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna die. That's how much I drank.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, because you don't even realize it. Because think about this: if it's 50-cent drinks, you're getting hammered for $12. That's a lot of drinks. Those things start adding up one after another. Well,
hopefully you're tipping a little bit.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's
cheap ass.
No. I'm never like that. I always tell everybody tipping's karma. Once you start getting in the tipping industry, you have to tip. Like, if I go anywhere, I usually tip 30%, no less.
That's good.
And then sometimes 50, depending on how, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, if they're taking care of you.
If they're, come on now.
If I go to the bar and, the bartenders, they hook me up with a couple free beers. I'll,
of course.
Throw them a nice tip.
Yeah.
Here, so I got a couple segments. I'm going to get into one right now.
Okay.
And this one is called This Sucks. So This Sucks for this week is, I just wrote down ass kissers.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Guam, we're in comedy. We've seen plenty of ass kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Just all the ass kissers out there in the world. Everyone, we see you. Everyone sees you. So keep smooching. Just know that you're seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But Guam, I was thinking about that as far as butt kissing goes, especially like in comedy and, just in life. Who's actually more at fault here? I think people who kiss ass or the people who accept the ass kissing. It's like, hey, if someone tries to kiss my ass, like I see it and I'm turned off by it.
Yeah.
But how about people that accept the ass kissing? Like, oh yeah, keep kissing it. Kiss it. Smooch my cheeks.
Perfect example. This is a really
you
good
don't have
example.
to name
No. I'm not going to name anybody,
yeah.
but this is just a perfect example. I was in Hollywood 2 years before I got hired at the Comedy Store, and I used to go to the Comedy Store just to hang out.
Yeah.
Nobody ever, just say hi to me. But dude, as soon as you become a door guy, oh man, the open micers are just like, hey, what's going on, Guam? You know what I'm saying?
That's the
like,
thing.
Hey, how do I get on potluck and about this? And I'm always there to give advice, but I'm just like, there's no need to kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? Because, the cards are gonna lay where they're gonna lay. So,
well, people should. I mean. Yeah, you've been there a while now. What were your thoughts on winning Employee of the Year last year? I had made mention
man,
of that.
that was, be honest with you, man. I went home and I was like, people don't even understand what a special place that is, man. Because I literally went home and I was thinking about being like, I don't know, 12. And I remember I was watching TV and I was watching Sam Kinison do a set on the main stage,
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it just kind of like hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, man, I can't believe I work here. I actually get to get on that same stage as Sam Kinison and Robin Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
All these guys I used to watch as a little kid. Well, you know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, Dice Clay and stuff. And I was like, wow, dude, I'm actually here. This is crazy.
Yeah, you're fucking here.
Yeah. So it was, and I love this is the best job in the world. I mean, we could complain about how busy it gets and we have our headaches, but come on now, man. I mean, you name a day, Joe, that you've been there that you haven't laughed. Think about that. I have laughed.
I guess even in the most
laughed
dark times or whatever, yeah.
Dude, I've laughed every single day I've been there. I laugh sometimes more before we go to work when we're just all BSing before the shift.
Yeah, it is fun, but we don't. I mean, I don't want to be a door guy that much longer, and I don't think you should be either.
No, dude, I'm going to die there.
No, I think you should be a paid regular.
Thank you
Like
so
I've
much.
talked about this with Cooper Lyden before. I don't know if he's ever mentioned it to you, or maybe I haven't either. Like we think you'd be a great guy at the end of the night.
Oh yeah,
closing the shows out.
Yeah, I mean,
like the main room especially.
Oh yeah, I
think you would really excel there, and I don't see why the decision for that has not been made. But I don't know. That's the thing with comedy. It's you don't. I mean, we just have to realize we're not in a merit-based business. People get things for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Which will drive you anxious as hell.
Yeah. Well,
I'm calm now.
Yeah.
So like now, what is your goal now? And then I'll say mine.
Well, I'm just saving up money just so they could have. I got to talk to them. I really want my funeral service to be on the patio. So,
Can you shut up? Don't talk about that.
So okay. So I got to tell a quick backstory about the Comedy Store and why I was so kind of like attracted to the Hollywood Comedy Store.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm down at La Jolla, right? And then every now and then, of course, we take trips up here.
Yeah, so for the people out there, there's La Jolla is in San Diego. They also have a comedy store.
Yeah.
So there's Hollywood and then La Jolla. We have 2 comedy stores.
So I'm not going to name the other clubs, but I used to come up here for 2 days, and I would really pay attention to watching everybody.
Yeah.
I wasn't even worried about performing. I wanted to see what everybody was doing. So I would always end my night at the Comedy Store because they stayed up the latest.
Yeah, they went the latest.
Yeah, a lot of the clubs closed at 12 or 12:15.
Yeah, because they suck.
Yeah. So
say it.
So one thing I noticed was I would be watching people and I'm like, a lot of these comics sound like they're just doing a set, like their TV set. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
at the other clubs?
Yeah, and I'm like, these guys should be like working on, bits. Remember, this is unrated. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. So that's the thing. Look, I would go to the Comedy Store. Remember, I'm in La Jolla. I used to go to the Comedy Store, and you would see guys like Sam Tripoli and Brian Holtzman and Don Barris and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Brody. What about Brody?
Yeah, Brody,
Stevens?
Ari
Manis.
Ari Shafir.
Oh, okay.
And these guys were doing such wild, crazy shit, and I was like, no, that's me. This fits my personality.
Oh, yeah,
you know
I like that.
Because
I feel that.
Because think about it. These guys could come up with their 3-4 minute set that they're going to do for their late night talk show, their gig.
Yeah.
But these guys were like pushing the envelope, like, hey, and the thing about it, back then too, I noticed there was always like a later crowd coming. There was like people coming at 11:30.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to see the dark, crazy shit.
Yeah, you
know
only
what I'm
got that
Yeah.
at the store.
Yeah. So I already knew that. So I was down in La Jolla, and I said, dude, as soon as I get to Hollywood, I already know I'm going to fit it at this place. Because I already know. You've seen some of my material. I'm like, dude, I'm going to turn off these people at these other you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
why I think
Yeah.
you're great late. I mean, I don't know. We get frustrated with people there, but overall, it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like for me, I just want to be able to make enough, make a decent enough living just to where, like, I do eventually want to go back to Chicago and spend most of my time there.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to be able to have a little place out here as well.
Yeah.
So I could come out here like in the winter and stuff. But
Yeah, I want to give some quick advice to like young comics. Like, you need to sit down and you need to talk to some of the like the road dogs, and know how hard it is financially. You know, because I've had long talks. Like, people don't understand. Like, I've had long
I
talks.
think a lot of people understand.
Yeah, like I've had long talks with guys that were features and like mid headliners. You know what I'm saying? And with all the expenses, a lot of guys would come back and only be, barely pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? And have money in the bank. So that's the hard part about like going on the road.
Yeah, no.
You do it so you can become better and you could become a great feature and a great headliner, but you got to be really careful with the financials.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So
are you? Let me ask you this: are you interested in trying the chicken Big Mac?
of course.
God, you're fat.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I'll try anything. Dude, I've gone in.
Have you seen that on the commercials?
I'm
yet?
not even worried about, dude. I've got into Chinese restaurants. Oh, first of all, by the way, people got to understand, like, my ethnicity. I'm like part Asian.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So Guam
Yeah.
is it Guamese or it's
No,
like
it's called Chamorro, but through my grandparents on my mom's side, like I need to do one of those 23andMe.
Yeah.
I am part Asian.
So you're Asian and like
And
is
Pacific
it
Islander.
Hispanic
No,
at all?
Pacific
It's Pacific Islander.
Yeah.
Right.
So another thing too, people, if you do your history, the first people that went to Guam were from like Taiwan and China.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're talking about way, way, way back then when the first people came to the island.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's times it's so funny because I've been like on dates or I've had a girlfriend, and every time I go to like a Chinese restaurant, I'm always like, hey, give me something that's not on the menu.
You say that?
I tell them that, and they'll bring something out, and
What are
I
you, the
have
fucking prince of the island.
no, they'll just be like, okay,
okay. What are they bringing out?
um,
Do you do that in Hollywood here?
no, I was doing that like in San Diego and like
okay.
even when I travel, if I go to like a Chinese place in like in Hawaii or Guam or you know what I'm saying,
What do they bring you out? Like a live eel?
dude, they've snake.
Shut up.
Dude, you can't order snake at a freaking.
What is this fucking Indiana Jones?
Yeah. What
You
else?
ate a snake?
I tried it.
What is it?
It wasn't that good, but I tried it.
How was it cooked?
It was like in a soup.
No.
But it's so weird. We were just talking about this in the main room. A lot of stuff, like I was talking to Alex Young, and he was saying, you try stuff, and a lot people say the same thing. Like if you try frog, it tastes like chicken. That's what they always say.
Yeah, I said
Everything-
that. Yeah, I said that about shark.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I had
Yeah.
shark. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it all tastes like chicken to a
Yeah.
point. All right, Guam. Let's.
By the way, I have a chicken Big Mac in my fridge right now.
No, you don't.
Right here, yeah, I just bought one
When did they come out?
like a week ago.
Yeah, it
Is
just
it
came out.
is it just like the same chicken, or is it a different chicken, like the regular chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I think it looks like
I
that,
think it's just your basic
like a chicken patty.
fried
okay.
chicken patty kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm
so
not
that's
expecting
exciting.
much, but I have it, so it's weird you brought it up.
Do you like Taco Bell?
I eat Taco Bell once a year. Because
I
the
don't
problem
believe that.
No. The problem is,
second.
okay, I'm going to say this, and everybody in San Diego, he knows, he's from San Diego. Dude, once you get addicted to the San Diego taco shops, there's no going back.
Yeah, well,
bro.
you know what? You live in Los Angeles, so
Yeah. It's
good
not
luck
the
getting
same.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's
but-
not the same, man.
Okay, well, what's gonna fill the void while you get back to San Diego?
That's why I go. He knows. Hey,
Is that why you go there like every weekend just to
dude,
eat?
I'm not even joking.
God,
I'm not even joking,
insane.
dude. I went. Look, last year I
better
went
stop
to San
eating.
Diego. I went to San Diego every weekend for 11 weeks straight. And the first thing I do when I get off the train, I go straight to the. He knows what I'm talking about,
Wait.
Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
What's the name of the taco shop down there by Montgomery that you go to all the time?
Oh, in high school it was Nolberto's.
Yeah.
But now I go to Super Sergio's or Lolita's or
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're a very family-oriented guy, so you'd go down, see your nephews, right? Go to the high school football games.
Yep.
But in reality, you were just going there to eat.
Hey, I'm down there.
Under
I
the
gotta
guise of, I got to see my family.
Yep. I jump on the train and I would go stay with my brother in Marrese, and right at the bus stop, there's a Cotillas. Walk right in there, give me some carne asada fries, man. Oh my God. Oh yeah. So good. He knows.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows. Either you get carne asada fries or you get a California burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah, the California burrito is a legendary thing.
Oh yeah, so good.
Carne asada and French fries.
There's a good California burrito right across the freeway from here.
No way. Where? What's the name of this
It's
place?
a place called Alfredo's Number 2.
Okay.
And it's a San Diego style taco shop. It's great.
Yeah, there was a taco. Oh my goodness.
You want to go there after this?
Maybe. I ate before I came here.
You'll be hungry in 10 minutes.
Yeah. But another thing too. Okay, so I do this thing where, even though I'm a fat ass, I stay away from things for like months at a time. Like I do this thing where I don't eat Oreos. I eat Oreos once a year. I know that sounds crazy, but I tell everybody, if you stay away from your favorite cookie and you only eat it once a year,
probably
oh my
eat
God,
Oreos
dude.
once a year also.
Oh, dude, it's so good. You're just like, oh, and then shelf it right back up.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not
No
a big
more.
sweet tooth guy.
Oh, dude, I'm the worst. All my teeth should be fall. I gotta go to the dentist. All my teeth are gonna fall out.
Do you have dreams? I have dreams lately where my teeth fall out. Do you ever have
dude.
that? I hate that.
I have.
And then the tooth fairy's nowhere around. I'm just losing teeth, and it's like,
Not even making money.
can I have a pillow to put these under?
What's crazy is that I was watching ESPN and they were doing like a little story about how there's all these professional athletes that are hooked on sweets. Like you go in their locker. These guys are professional athletes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good for them. Maybe that's
they're just nonstop candy, all the sweet stuff.
I feel like with some of these pro athletes, like I know they're in tip top physical shape, but I feel like, and like you'd see like they like it was Chad Ochocinco would like eat McDonald's every
All
day.
the time.
I feel like if
All
you get
the
injured,
time.
like that's really bad for your body. Like maybe your recovery is bad. And you're getting injured because of the shit you're putting in your body. I don't know.
Dude, Ocho Cinco, I saw that video. I was laughing my ass off. This guy's in Vegas, and he has all the most best food in the world from all over the countries there. And he's having the guys. He's at the sports bar, and they're bringing him McDonald's.
Yeah, what a
He'd rather
slob.
eat McDonald's. They go eat like a porterhouse steak or something. Hey man, you get addicted to something. I mean, same thing with the taco shop. Like, dude, I have to. When I was down in San Diego, I went to the taco shop at least 3 days out the week.
Yeah, we know.
And late's the key. Like when you're leaving the club, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, there's not
Or
a lot.
leaving work.
There's not a lot of late night options.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go on Uber Eats, so like I ordered a pizza at 6 a.m.
Ooh,
not that long ago.
yeah.
I'm not gonna really go into that, but
Mm-hmm.
I was hungry. I woke up, and it was good.
Oh,
it's
here-
called the New York Pizzeria. No, but just real quick with the teeth fall. Like last night, I eat mango.
Mm-hmm.
The dried.
Yeah.
It's in the bag. You keep it in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hit a pretty hard piece of the mango, and I'm like, oh, is this where my teeth fall out now in real life?
By the way, I just got to compliment you on your whole like weight loss journey.
Well, yeah, thank you. I
mean,
I
you've been so
transformed
good.
my body
Joe-
and my mind.
Yeah, Joe's the totally opposite of me. Like I think my thigh weighs more than Joe. So, no, but you've been really. It's all about discipline.
It is.
That's all it is.
It is. Yeah, I haven't eaten meat in like 9 months.
Ooh, man, that's not me. It's too much temptation out there. Well, another thing too is that I really don't. The reason why I'm a fat ass is because I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm not smoking weed. I'll do some edibles every now and
Yeah,
then.
that's why you're fat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't have I'm not an alcoholic. I don't have that, other thing that keeps me away from food.
Do you know what cucumbers are?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you should eat some of those.
Okay, quick story about
Cleanse your
that.
system out.
And no, I totally believe it because I went
Watermelon.
vegetarian. I went vegetarian for a year and a half. I lost 30 pounds, and I never felt better in my entire life. Like, swear to God.
Oh, so there's no reason to keep that up.
I know, but you know what happened? Thanksgiving. That's what messed me up. Dude, I went to it was one of those Thanksgiving over at my family's house, and I was like, oh my goodness, they made so much food, and I couldn't help because everybody was eating.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Well, that's what my dad is
Yeah.
teasing me now. He's like, what are you going to do at the holidays?
Yeah.
Just look at the turkey, or on Christmas, you're just going to look at the roast? Yeah, I'm going to look at it. I will.
So how hard do you work out? Like, do you do...
I run up the hill at Runyon.
I used to do that too until my knees gave out on me. Which, over the pandemic, I lost 30 pounds doing Runyon every other day. But then my knee and my ankle I can't do it anymore. I got to go to the gym and do like light stuff because my knee and my right Achilles is all messed up.
There's got to be something you could do.
I can swim. That's the only thing I could do.
Yeah. Oh.
I just try to swim now.
Do you do it or?
This is the
you
problem.
Just think about it.
Hey, it's all diet. It's all diet. Yeah, I know if I cut down 50% of the stuff that I eat, I'll drop 20 pounds in like a month or so. You know what I'm saying? But I just eat too much junk food.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, I'm a comedian, not a model, man.
Can I be honest with you about something?
Look pretty. What's up?
Last year, how we were talking about you won Employee of the Year. I was a little disappointed.
Why? Because you didn't get it?
Yes, that's why.
You're gonna get it this year.
I don't want it anymore.
No, you're gonna get it this year.
I don't want it.
It's so funny. They gave me a TV that couldn't even fit in my room, so I gave it to my nephew.
Well, that's the thing. It's free. It's not about the TV, Guam. It isn't about the TV.
Yeah, it's coming up. You're gonna get yours, Joe.
I don't want it. No, I was glad that you won because you deserved it at a certain point.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, this is like the Hall of Fame now, where it's like you get in years later. It's like, oh, I wasn't playing. What did I do now to get in? Mm-hmm. Like I felt like that was with you. Like I'm sure you earned it at a certain point, and then they gave it to you because whatever. But whatever, I deserve it. But I don't know. I don't want it.
I know who's in the front running. It's going to be you, Steven, that does everything for like the Dr. Phil show.
Yeah.
And, Steven's definitely getting Employee of the Year. That guy works his ass off. Shout out to Steven. And probably who else be busting their ass?
I don't know. I don't want to be acknowledged for. I want to be employee who gets to perform regularly and gets paid of the year.
Yeah. We were talking. Who was I talking about this? This is a little. This is my stand-up comedy advice to all the comedians out there. You guys got to remember. I heard this from Michael Jordan. And
I don't know how many comedians are listening. But
okay, well, listen.
Give
hopefully
it anyway.
You guys
just apply it to life.
Yeah, and put this on the TikTok, whatever. So Michael Jordan was talking about like, hey, every time he plays a game, you got to remember that's the very first time that person seen you play or perform as a comedian.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Like I try to tell the comedians, I go, that's what I always tell the new door guys. I go, hey, listen, no matter how crazy and chaotic it gets here working, dude, you got to get focused and go on stage because that's the first time these people. You got to remember, the Comedy Store is a different monster. Like, there's people from all over the world. Look,
yeah, you're getting.
I was literally I did potluck.
It's like we have our regulars, but it's pretty much a new crowd every night.
Yeah, I did my potluck, and then I ended up talking to the 4 guys from Australia.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Dude, this was our number one thing that we said we were gonna do when we came to LA."
That's cool.
They checked in, they put their bags down, and they went straight to the Comedy Store. And that's one thing I love about the Hollywood Comedy Store is because I feel like I don't need a tour. Because why am I going to tour when, we got people from Australia, people from Africa. We got all these people. I don't need to go see you. These people are coming to come see me.
But I want to.
You know what I'm saying?
But it'd be nice to just make money.
Oh yeah.
Doing just comedy, not having to work.
Oh yeah.
And do comedy, but just the comedy would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then right now, Guam, I'm going to do a Joe code for this week.
Okay.
Joe code for this week is every now and then give someone a gift just because. Guam, you do this a lot.
Oh yeah.
you've gotten me multiple Bears stuff.
Yeah.
You've gotten me a Bears hat. I believe a shirt.
A beanie.
Yeah, you gave me a hat.
Yeah.
And
I just gave you something.
Yeah, you gave me the mouse.
Yep.
Chicago Bears helmet mouse for my computer that I don't have.
But it's a nice little.
Thanks anyway.
Little
yeah, no, I'm
yeah.
getting a computer, so I've been looking on Best Buy. And then I think you got me some big gloves a couple years ago. Those might have been Bulls gloves, Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, but remember, it was getting cold.
Yeah, well, not that cold. Those are like skiing in Wisconsin.
Hey, I was like, you go back to Chi-Town when it's freezing.
Yeah.
You bust those puppies
well,
off.
I'm not wearing those gloves.
Yeah.
Hey, unless I'm building a snowman.
You know, I've always been like that because I'm so passionate about sports that every time, if I see something, I'm like you. Like, if I'm anywhere, just like when I saw the mouse, I was like, I'm going to get that for Joe. Joe's going to appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's a small little thing.
It's very thoughtful, yeah.
Look, I just gave Isaac Allen, he's a big Colts fan, and I gave him one of my old throwback jerseys, and he was so stoked.
Whose jersey?
He's a Colts fan. Rhodes, the running back, number 33 for the Colts. Back
Rhodes?
In the day. Yeah.
Was that like pre-Edgerrin James and Peyton Manning?
I think that was Super Bowl. That was the Super Bowl running back. I got to look that up on my phone.
He was not Xavier Rhodes?
I think so.
Or is it? No, wasn't Edgerrin James on the Super Bowl team?
Well, Rhodes was playing sometime. But Isaac was really stoked that I gave him that. Because, do you understand? Even though I had it, it's more sentimental value to give it to a fan, a diehard fan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and then now I also want to do This Is Great for this week. And then we're going to do one of these fun brackets.
Okay.
That you've heard about.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay, let's do it.
But This Is Great for this week is taking care of your people.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really awesome. This is, again, related to Guam.
Mm-hmm.
You speak about your culture and how the people take care of each other.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Family members, you guys all look out for each other. Very tight-knit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Financially and also other ways. Yeah, I love that. I think that's great.
Yeah, I tell people, if you go to Guam right now, there's no hungry homeless people down there. And if those people are homeless, that's drugs. Because I remember when I lived down there, the funniest thing ever is that you would see a homeless person like on Marine Drive, like laying on the street, and the guy would have stacks of food next to him. Because that's just part of our culture. Nobody goes hungry.
Yeah, they just give it. Yeah,
that's why a lot of perfect example. Rest in peace, Big Black. But do you remember that show, Robin Big?
Oh, right, yeah.
So, Big Black, I forgot what his real name is. He came to the Comedy Store, and I did a set in the belly room, and he scared me because when I got off stage, he grabbed me, and I was like, "Oh, damn." He's like, "Hey, dog, you from Guam?" And I thought he had a problem with one of us, right?
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me from this dude because he was so big. And he was like, "Come outside, talk to me." And I was like, "Oh, shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, man, where you from?" And I said, "Oh, dude, my family's from Agate." He's all, "Dude, I know Agate." And he started naming all these villages. He goes, "Dude, I was in the military."
Oh.
And he was down there, stationed down there.
Oh, shit. All right.
And he goes, "Dude, I love that place." He's all, "You guys would barbecue." That's how we are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's awesome. They'd cook for the military.
Yeah,
we
have a tent,
awesome.
dude. We see those guys. We'd be like, "Hey, man, come eat.
That's
Here's
great.
a beer, dog." And just, you know what I'm saying? Just hang out and have fun.
Beer.
Yeah, dude. That's why I was really sad when he died, man. But dude, that guy gave us love. He even made a little video for me too on my Instagram, because he was just telling everybody how much he loved Guam.
Very cool. I like that. All right, here we go. All right, so we do emails here. You can email me here, joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk food, beer, and men.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget I'm on Cameo. You can book me on there. And join the Patreon for $2 a month. Patreon.
Come on, it's $2.
.com/joecodepodcast. Yeah, it's freaking $2. All right, we'll get into a couple emails, and then we're going to do, we've got a really fun bracket that came in a couple weeks ago. All right, first one here is from, this is from our boy Jerry Fuckwagon. Did you meet any Jerry fuck?
No.
Do the fuck wagons? They might be from Guam as well.
That's hilarious.
Were you born at Guam?
No.
Guam?
I was born in Washington State.
Okay,
in
and then you guys went to Guam for a bit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so this is subject line is goth girls.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey Joe, thoughts on boning goth chicks on Halloween? Is this a slippery slope? Thanks, Jerry Fuckwagon. Guam, what do you think? Is that a slippery slope?
Use a condom.
It could be. I mean,
use a condom. All the goth girls that I ever met, those girls like to party. So it's not like the thing is this: if you see a goth girl, none of those girls are virgins. So
yeah, so just be safe out there.
Just be safe. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, some of them are so sexy though; it's crazy. Especially in Halloween, you're just like, ooh, look at this girl, bite my neck.
All right. Okay. So we have another one from Lane. Lane writes in quite a bit. We read that one from Lane. I know we got to get caught up on one more from Lane. Yeah, this one. All right, here we go. Questions/comments part 6. Aaron and Joe, sup. Your bears are really taking form into the pile of shit they really are. Oh, is that right? Well, see, he wrote this on September 30th. I guess look at the tide has turned.
Yeah.
It is really great to see. Also in the last episode, depending on when you read this, because you lack frickin' structure, this guy likes to just like take fun digs at me.
Love it.
Hey, man, there's no format to the show. You said you have a 5-digit number in your checking account. Yeah, that's right. Lordy, you need to get a savings account or put it in the market or CDs. CDs nuts. Yeah, nice. That was good. I've been thinking a lot about aliens lately, like we all tend to do. And if an alien came down and we had to offer up the best state from each region of the U.S., West, South, Midwest, and Northeast, what state would you select? Use any criteria you would like. Mine would be...
Well, but what do you mean by best state?
Just wait. Use any criteria you would like. That's what he says. Mine would be in the West, Colorado. Parentheses, California just stinks. The South, he says, South Carolina, not even close. Florida stinks. Midwest, Wisconsin. Illinois sucks because it takes forever to drive through. And Missouri has nothing going on. I mean, Illinois, if you're driving north to south, no one's really doing that drive. I mean,
but
if you're
you're
going
trying
across,
to say the aliens are going to take people from that state?
I forgot what he was saying now. Yeah.
Up into the spaceship?
So Northeast, Massachusetts, beautiful place, stinky people. Lastly, if the aliens did need to anal probe someone from each region, would you volunteer as a tribute for the West? Yeah, I would. It seems like it would be chill, and after they would crack a few cold ones with you once it's completed and shoot the shit. Hawk Tua Lane.
Oh, my God.
P.S. Aaron, The Hobbit sucks and is an abomination.
You are, dude.
What are we talking about? Yeah.
Boy, you have some weird fans.
Yeah, come down. Okay, yeah, if the aliens wanted us to offer up our best state from each region, which I guess for them to inhabit.
I think
or to study?
He's from Wisconsin, so I think he's also biased.
I mean, I would fake out. I wouldn't actually give them the good ones. I would lie.
Yeah.
I don't want the aliens to have it.
Take Montana. Take some states that we really don't, care about. South Dakota. Because why would you want them to take, California, Texas, Florida, New York?
You want them to have Mount Rushmore?
Mm.
We're gonna shoot lasers from up there, maybe.
I really think. Do you believe that there's aliens out there? I believe they're out there.
I don't know.
I think they're just waiting.
Waiting for what? A fucking invitation?
I think they're gonna wait until we destroy the planet, and then they're just gonna take it over for all the resources, whatever they need. And I think they're way smarter than us, and their technology is 10 times more advanced than us. And the scary part is Elon Musk is, you guys see the robots?
Which ones?
You could buy the robot now. You could buy a robot for like 30, 40,000. You seen those things?
No, man, I don't
Remember
think
we
so.
had a movie like that. Remember the Will Smith movie?
Yeah, iRobot. Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, what's going to stop somebody from doing that? He'd be like, hey, here's a gun. Go in there and go shoot the place up. Robot. What are you going to do? They're going to take, the robot's going to go to jail?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How's it? Yeah. You think it won't? You don't think it'll comply?
Well, man.
Better.
I'm just glad I'm going to be dead soon. I don't want to see the fate of the earth in 20 years.
You're not going to be dead soon. All right, let's get to this bracket. I like this one a lot. This one comes from Nick. Nick has given us brackets before.
Word.
He gave us the last one he gave us was the man-made landmarks from around the world bracket. He's given us best regional cuisines bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Now Nick comes to us with the with the boys bracket.
Ooh.
So Nick says, Joe and Aaron, here's another bracket for your consideration.
Okay.
It's the with the boys bracket. So you add with the boys after each contender and evaluate the matchup for each activity's potential to create great memories for the boys.
Okay.
Didn't we do one like this though?
Something
'Cause, like,
along the lines, but
Backyard Barbecue 1, I think.
yeah, that was like with the or what was that? That was like it was similar, but I think he's got different.
Okay.
There's different things here.
Did he already fill it out? Or do we have to think of stuff?
So he gives us he gave us all the seeds and the matchups.
Okay, let's do it.
So there's two sides,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 8 seeds in each, and we pick best of 7 winners.
Okay, I'm down. Let's do this.
So just think of everything
Yeah.
with the boys.
With the boys, yeah.
Like one of them is poker night, and you say it'd be with the boys.
Yeah. And then you're going to tell us versus something else, right? To go to the
Yeah.
advance? Okay.
So I'll have
All right.
Aaron will read the matchups here for us.
Okay.
I'm just worried he didn't see that we did this already.
Well, you didn't do it with me.
Yeah. Well, and there are different ones, I hope.
Yeah, there's just a lot of similarities. So
Yeah, there is, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I could think of a bunch of stuff
'cause I
off
feel
the
like
bat.
even the one matchup is like the exact same: the barbecue versus poker night.
I could probably guess some of the things that should be on that bracket.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
you
A
know-
lot of these are quite similar.
Okay, how about is this on there? Super Bowl weekend in Vegas with the boys? Is that on there?
No.
That's good. Hey, all the fellas out there, trust me, do that. Dude, Super Bowl weekend in Vegas is the shit. And then they do great food and drink specials.
I've done that.
Oh, dude, it's so
Yeah.
fun. Super Bowl weekend in Vegas is, and especially, oh my goodness, forget it that the Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas. That's too much fun. How about cigars and bourbon with the boys? That's good too.
All right.
All right.
Here, Aaron, let's
I'll
just
do the
do it
matchup.
because Guam.
Sure.
Yeah, I started throwing out all these
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah. Okay. Round 1, the involves beers division. Number 1,
Beers are involved.
bar crawl versus number 8, singing a karaoke song in a packed bar.
Bar crawl.
I want to go bar crawl, but the karaoke bug in me, I think it's more fun to sing karaoke in a packed bar with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good bar crawl. Man, especially like St. Patrick's Day, but I want to sing karaoke in a packed bar. I want to get the crowd going.
Okay. My thing is this: if we're gonna say for the boys, then I just want it men related. Like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's
Like,
with the boys, not
with the
for
boys.
them.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying?
Let's hear it for the boys.
So who won that bracket?
Well, I'm saying
who advanced from that?
No one yet. We're gonna
okay. We're doing
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say singing a karaoke song in a packed bar wins 4-3. It's a tight matchup.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like the bar crawl because if it's just like 6 of your boys, then you guys are getting drunk and you're kind of. It's one of those things that the reason why I like it when guys get kind of like really drunk is because the truth starts coming out. They start telling the truth about stuff they've been hiding, like, hey man, then you're like, damn, you couldn't tell me that when you were sober?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really tell you what's going on.
So how much do they win by, you think?
But be honest with you, karaoke is way more popular though. There's way more people that would want to go to a karaoke bar than doing a bar crawl. So I would have to give it to the karaoke.
Oh, all right. How do you like that?
just number wise. You know
Upsets.
what I'm saying? Yeah, just number wise.
So you got to pick.
Best of 7 series.
Yeah, you got to pick.
Oh, so I was going with the bar crawl, but I'm pretty sure the karaoke is going to win.
All right, I'm going to try one more time. It's a best of 7 series. You have to pick.
How many games?
How many games?
Oh, my bad. I'm going to say 4-2 karaoke.
Okay, there you go.
4-2. My bad. I had to rethink of that playoffs. Yeah.
Aaron.
I was gonna go bar crawl. I think I like the idea of not staying in one place for a long time. So
Yeah, that is the fun of a bar crawl.
So I was gonna go bar crawl 4-2. But singing karaoke wins.
Yeah, it win. Big upset right off the bat.
All right. Number 2, college house party versus number 7. I don't know why he's got ellipses after everything. Fantasy football draft.
Because you're supposed to say with the boys.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Then.
Man, can I go first, Joe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say football draft just because it's something that just happens once a year, and no matter how busy the guys that are in your fan, I love doing live drafts. Like if you can get everybody together in a spot, because it's all about doing the picks and talking shit to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your mistakes, like, oh, you're tripping this and this, dude. So I'm gonna put that over the other thing. But the other side is, nothing too. I'm older now.
Well, you don't want to show up.
Yeah, if I'm in my 20s, of course, who the hell doesn't want to go to a college party and a bunch of hot college
right now,
girls
you wouldn't go to Westwood at UCLA.
Oh, no, I'm too old for that, man. I'm too old for that.
I don't like fantasy football at all. I'm not into it. I don't join it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pretend like I'm a GM of a team for free. Yeah. I'm picking college house party.
Okay.
I don't care. I'll go when my nieces and nephews are in college. I'm coming to the party.
And I think there's more opportunity to go to those college parties because I told you, remember.
Those are fun.
Yeah,
we're playing games and
the fantasy football thing's once a year. So at best of 7 series, I'll go 4-2 with the college party that I think overall people would pick.
Yeah, but it's not about you're not picking for the public. It's you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bottom line is this: even though I love fantasy football to death, the college girls are going to take the cake because, I'm older, but damn, I still my eyeballs still work. So, goodness, man, I don't know if you've seen those girls lately, but geez,
well,
it almost makes you mad. If you go down to Westwood right now or USC and you're just like, what am I doing here?
But also if you're at a college tailgate and that's the house parties for that before a football game, I'll take that way more than a fantasy football draft. So I'm gonna say 4-2 college house party. Aaron, what about you?
I'm gonna say fantasy football draft.
Ooh.
I don't like it either. I don't partake anymore, but I think that would be more fun to have everybody in one spot to do that than
with the boys
and then a college. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it could get rowdy.
Yeah.
At the house.
Because if you're with the boys and you're at a college party, most of the guys are trying to hook up, and only like one guy's going to get lucky out of your crew.
Exactly.
That's how it works. One guy's going to get lucky, the other guy's going to, and the rest of the guys are going to go home. That's how it is.
Yeah. So I'm saying 4-2 fantasy draft. Who ended up winning this thing? I don't.
Yeah. And by the way,
it's a college house party win. I mean, a college house party. I'm just going there to show these young punks that I can still chug. I'll chug in their faces.
What's your favorite beer, by the way?
Don't worry about the girls; they're too young for me. I'm there to chug in guys' faces and be like, "Hey, nice going, punk." I mean, like if I'm just drinking, like I guess
like
Miller,
you're at a party. Like what would you be drinking at the party?
I mean, I'd be sipping on a nice IPA, but if we're talking like popular beers, I'd say Miller Lite or Miller High Life.
Yeah, cake stands, baby.
So, all right, next matchup.
Next matchup, round of golf on a Saturday morning versus number 3 versus number 6 attending a major sporting event.
Ooh, I'm going attending a major sporting event. Saturday morning. I don't want to get up early.
Golf is so fun, though.
No, it is. You can.
I haven't golfed in forever, but oh my god, that is so fun.
But to attend
golf with the boys is a major sporting event.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, man. Especially when the guys when you're going hard, like everybody's just they got those beer girls.
But if I was attending, like if I was at when the Cubs won the World Series, if I was at that with all my boys, are you kidding?
Yeah, come on
are you freaking even kidding me?
Yeah. Well, a Chicago Bear playoff game is fun.
Even
you know
that, if I was at one of those with
yeah, the intensity of that wins going to the sporting event.
That's what I think that with your boys.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking major sporting event.
Yeah.
Key word there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also Saturday morning, is it turning me off?
Yeah, but then you get it done before noon.
I don't know. I'm going. I do love golf.
There's more excitement,
but it's frustrating.
There's more excitement in the game.
All right, it's tight. I'm going back and forth now, but I like Game 7. I like 4-3. Major sporting event winning.
I'm gonna go 4-1.
Major sporting event.
Yeah, because more people will go to a game than play golf. Like people think a lot of people don't golf. It's like one of the most fun things you'll ever do and most challenging.
Well, it's the hardest sport.
Yeah, and it's just the money. Like I always tell everybody, I go, listen, my back's broken, but if I won the lottery, dude, I'm at the range every other day, and I'll get massages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so addicting. Like you could really get addicted to playing golf. Hell, ask the bartenders at the Comedy Store. Those guys go all the time.
Yeah, those guys golf a lot.
Yeah, all the time, and I would too if I can afford it.
Aaron, so you're going with the golf?
I'm going golf 4-2.
Wow, we're really teaming up on Aaron here.
Yeah,
Aaron, we're taking you to town, taking him to task.
It's about time I learned my lesson.
How much did you say by?
4-2.
Yeah, all right. Well,
I just got to interrupt this real quick because I need a quick.
It's got to be quick,
Joe. What was the craziest? What was the craziest professional sporting game you've ever been to? It could be either college or professional. Like, what game did you go to and you were just losing your mind?
That's a really tough question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as far as like the game was amazing, or
like did you go to a Bears game where you were just like, it was like a nail biter towards the end, and everybody was going crazy? Like,
I've seen the Bears get their shit kicked out of them.
I know mine.
What's yours, producer?
Game 1, 2014 ALDS Cardinals Dodgers.
Are you a Cardinals fan or a Dodgers fan?
Cardinals, yeah.
Okay. How'd you become a Cardinals fan?
Mark McGwire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have different sports. So, okay. Baseball, definitely, I went in 2016 when the Cubs won it against the Dodgers in the NLCS. I was at Game 5.
Ooh.
Cubs won. John Lester pitched. Addison Russell hit a home run.
How drunk were you?
Not too drunk, I don't think, but I was drinking.
Isn't it crazy how when people don't understand, that's like a euphoria. Like that moment, all those people, you feel the energy. You're so happy. You're like almost crying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In your body.
And then football, I'm actually going to go college.
Yeah.
Back when I was a freshman in college, I was at the game, Iowa State. It was the only game Iowa lost that year. They won the Big Ten. They wound up going to the Orange Bowl. They played Carson Palmer and USC. They lost that game, but that game against Iowa State was unbelievable. It was back and forth. Iowa State wound up winning because Seneca Wallace was their quarterback. I don't know if you remember him.
You're on it, Joe.
But he single-handedly won that game. It was just an incredible display that I got to watch.
Well, I'm going to say it real quick so we can move on, but I was at the national championship game, Florida State versus Auburn. And when Jameis Winston...
Whoa, where was that one at?
At the Rose Bowl.
That was at the Rose Bowl? Nice.
When Jameis Winston threw, there was like, 20 seconds left or something to that touchdown to Benjamin. Dude, I lost my shit, dude. I was running around like... I've never felt that happy in my entire life. And that's me being a diehard fan.
I'm going to think of some more of those games. Now, honestly, and this will be quick.
Yeah.
I do have glimpses of the memory of being at the first Cubs night game at Wrigley Field.
Ooh, wow, 88.
Me, my dad, my brother, and I think one of my uncles went. And the weather was bad, and my brother was screaming that he thought it was going to be a tornado.
Wow. Where were you when they won the World Series?
And my dad, we still remember him it's a tornado. And I was 4 years old.
Where were you when they won the World Series?
I was here in L.A. I was at the Parlor Bar on Melrose.
Was that a Chicago club?
Because I didn't want to book a flight back to go because I thought, if I do that, I'll jinx it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fair.
Whatever.
Yeah, I love watching the videos of all the old people that were 80, 90 years old. They're like, "Boy, he did it."
Yeah.
I
cried. Yeah, I was crying thinking about my grandpa,
100 years,
listening to Eddie Vedder sing "All the Way."
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next
Cubs
bracket.
Highlights in the background.
Well,
we're getting derailed here.
Let me derail just a little more.
Okay.
So this
well, yeah, the
2014
train. Now they're escaping from the train in The Fugitive. That's how derailed.
The 2014 ALDS. Being a Cardinals fan and not having any other friends who are, I went alone to the game. Bought a ticket on StubHub, sitting between Dodgers fans. The guy next to me is screaming like an insane person. And the Dodgers go up early. Wainwright wasn't pitching very well. It's prime Kershaw pitching.
Wow.
And but they scraped a couple runs, hit a homer off of him. But it's 6-2 in the sixth or seventh inning, I think. And Mattingly, it was one of those games where Mattingly kept him in too long.
Oh yeah, Mattingly was their coach.
Yeah, and sure enough, everybody was hitting all of a sudden, and then Matt Carpenter comes up. And earlier in the game too, Wainwright hit Puig with a curveball, and bench is almost cleared, and I was like, I'm gonna die today. I'm dead. I was like, it was a curveball, guys. He hit him accidentally.
Definitely getting jumped.
Yeah,
accidentally,
in the parking lot.
Accidentally at 70 miles an hour. He'll be fine. He's Yasiel Puig. He wouldn't feel it if it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
So yeah, bases loaded. Matt Carpenter comes up. He's fouling off everything. I'm like, Carp's locked in, and sure enough, bases clearing double. Then we have the lead. We get it up to 10, and the Dodgers still come back. It ends up being 10-9, and I was spent at the end of that thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Quick note.
No.
One last thing. It's going to take a minute. Everybody will remember this, and I don't give a damn if you're a football, basketball, if you're just a sports fan. That game where McGuire and Sosa were chasing the home wrecker, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. When
Dude,
McGuire hit it.
McGuire was sitting there and his eyeballs were about to pop out of his face. And I was like, what is going on? This is the craziest baseball game.
And also, that was
I've ever
the
seen in my
lowest
life.
home run ever hit. It was 10 feet off the ground.
I was like, dude, this is the craziest baseball. Dude,
all right. Yeah, we all saw it. Can we move on?
That stuff gave me chills.
It's crazy they were playing each other, too.
I know. It gave me chills, dude, watching that thing.
All right, let's go. This isn't freaking sports history pod.
Hey, we're guys.
Okay.
Joe Code.
I also saw
men stuff.
I also saw Pujols' 700th, but
yeah, we're all trying to slide in sacks.
Last matchup.
Okay.
Number 4, poker night versus number 5, backyard barbecue.
I'm not a poker guy.
I
I
am.
stopped playing. Backyard barbecue, I believe something like this, they won last time pretty big. I mean, yeah, poker night, I'm just no interest. We're just sitting there. I'm sweeping the heck out of them. I'm saying 4-0, 5 if I could, 4-0 backyard barbecue.
Even though I love to play Texas Hold'em, I'm gonna have to go 4-2 with the barbecue, just because I'm a Pacific Islander. We all barbecue. We barbecue every freaking night.
Yeah,
so.
we know you want to eat.
Yeah.
So.
But playing poker is hella fun.
All right.
Yeah.
It is fun, but
I go 4-2.
I say 4-1.
Yeah, I go
backyard
4-2.
barbecue.
All right. Yeah, we're all in agreement that time. All right, we have 4 more matchups on the other side.
Okay.
The maybe doesn't but could involve beers division. Number 1, Thanksgiving Day football game versus number 8, fiery but friendly debate over a hot sports topics.
Oh, interesting.
You want to go first, Joe?
Yeah, sure. I'm Thanksgiving football game for me. Like our family, we've been doing it for over 30 years. No one really plays anymore.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. My brother, I think maybe a cousin, but they play with a whole other family now. Shout out Allegretti's, because most of us don't even play. But I don't know, fiery. I can't get that into sports debate topics. It's like, do I really care? Like, I'm not going to get in. Thanksgiving Day football game with the boys. I've done that before. It's fun. It's Thanksgiving. I'll say they win 4-1. Number 1 seed advance.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this is just my personal thing.
Yeah.
Is I'm such a college sports nut.
Yeah,
that
I like talking about that.
Yeah, if I find anybody that's just as passionate as me, like perfect example, there's a comedian named Jason Lawhead, and there's times I remember being in San Diego, and me and that guy,
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, me and that guy would literally be talking college sports or just sports in general for like 5 hours in the parking lot. So
Yeah, but we're talking. It's a fiery but friendly debate.
yeah. So
over a hot sports topic. This
is another thing too, because the football on Thanksgiving, I eat and I fall asleep. So, and like you said,
yeah, but this would be in the morning before you eat. Thanksgiving Day
Yeah.
football games. That's when people do. We're not gonna fucking play after we
and
eat.
there's a lot of tension during Thanksgiving dinners because there's a lot of family people that don't like each other. So it's always one of that thing that there was like the one brother or the one sister or cousin that they don't want coming over. So they have to be civil. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. Where everybody's like, hey, so-and-so's coming over. I don't want nobody fighting. We're going to be nice on Thanksgiving.
People don't say that about me, I'll tell you that much. All right, so what do you say?
I'm going to go, just my, damn, that's hard. I'll go 4-3
Nice.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, because it's very rare to find guys that will really talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That will just sit there and be like, let's talk about sports for like 3-4 hours.
Aaron?
You know?
I'm going back or the Thanksgiving football as well.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
4-2. I think it's way harder to organize a game like this and to keep it friendly and non-competitive, but I think it'd be more fun. All right, next matchup. Number 2, lifting weights in the garage versus number 7, video game night.
Okay, video. No, this isn't nerd. Yeah, no.
Are we 16 years old,
yeah,
sophomores
that's
in
the
high
thing.
school?
No, but I know there's like guys with the headsets
Neither of
and
these-
playing
Yeah.
Call
neither
of
these sound
Duty.
fun.
Okay, no. Number 2 seed. I'm going a sweep again. Lifting weights in the garage. 4-0.
No way, you're crazy.
I don't even. Oh, I thought you were siding with me. You were laughing.
First of
at
all,
the
there has to be
games.
an age thing about this because
No, there isn't an age.
dude.
Well, no,
lifting
you
weights
do it
in
from
the
your
garage-
perspective.
Yeah, lifting weights in the garage. That's like high school stuff.
Well,
that
I'd
we
rather
used to
be
do.
working out with the boys and I'm not playing video games.
Dude, video games are so addictive. Okay, let me quick side story.
No.
Yeah, we got time. How much time do we have?
What are you?
How much time do we have?
Story time.
No, just a
We
quick.
have less than 10 minutes.
Okay, 1 minute story. Me and my cousins were so addicted to playing Halo, right? When it first came out, remember that?
Yeah.
We lied to our wives and our girlfriends, told them that we were going to go to a bachelor party, did not go to the bachelor party, went to a hotel, bring our TVs and our video games in there to play video games just so they wouldn't bother us all night.
Jeez.
That's how addicted we were to
Watch
video
out
games.
for these guys.
Yeah, but guys are like that because perfect example, look what's going on right now with college football that just came out. Guys haven't even talked to their wives or their girlfriends for like months.
Why?
Because that game's so addicting. If you like college football and you start playing, ask Morgan. Morgan from the Comedy Store. Dude, you get locked in, it's over.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
As an adult.
You know why? Because you're just you're living another life.
Yeah, you're being distracted.
Yeah. But think about it, we're older now. Of course, when I was younger, hey, we're on the high school football team. Of course I'm gonna lift weights with my friends.
What are you picking?
I'm picking video games 4-2.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
that's what
Aaron says.
I'm picking.
I'm picking lifting weights in the garage, but
Yeah.
I'm doing it under protest. I don't like either of these matchups.
I don't even lift weights anymore.
I don't
but
want to lift weights with other people.
yeah, but I just like
I don't
that.
want anyone with their shirt off. Get out of here.
Yeah, there's gonna be guys with their shirts off. How much do you say they win?
4 to 2.
Yeah, so take that, Guam,
I don't know.
Next matchup, number 3, winning a rec league sports championship
with the boys.
versus number 6, playing paintball.
I'm not a paintball guy. I've never done it. Not into this with the paint. Winning a rec league sports championship's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yep.
I've done it several times.
Yeah.
Always feels good. You go out to eat, have some drinks
yeah.
after.
Yep.
I mean, what can be better? Sweep again. Sorry. 4-0.
Yeah.
I go.
Man, I got the brooms out heavy. I usually don't sweep. I'm usually like, hey, I'll give him this. No, I'm not. I'm not going paintballing in some wooded area.
Yeah. Paintballing's fun, but it doesn't take the cake on that because, let's just do numbers. Once your high school athletic career is over, it's over. So that's the next thing to get into. You're in college, and then you join a flag football team or some softball.
Yeah,
that's your next
I'm glad
high.
you brought that up
Yeah, that's your
because
next high.
my freshman year at college at the University of Iowa, we won the dorm league championship.
Yeah,
Flag
and
football.
just the rush of that, the competitive spirit got to live on. So yeah, I'm going sweep too with winning the.
That's 3 sweeps.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm going sweep on that one.
Wow,
too.
sweeps across the board with 3 guys. I don't know if that's happened.
Dude, I've seen. I remember I used to work at San Diego State, and they had the frisbee leagues, for the college kids.
Yeah,
dude,
ultimate frisbee.
Those were nuts.
Oh yeah,
those guys. You talk about competitive.
Oh yeah.
Those things were getting crazy, but you see whoever won, those guys
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, that's a sweep for
all right,
sure.
last match.
matchup, number 4, having a class in high school versus number 5, pickup basketball. Well, there shouldn't be beers involved in high school class.
Yeah.
The pickup
you know what?
basketball-
This is sneakily a tough matchup because if you have a class in high school with the boys, it's kind of funny. There's things that you're gonna laugh about and
Oh yeah.
you'll joke around with each other.
But I also don't want to pretend I'm in high school again.
Yeah.
For this.
But pickup basketball pickup basketball can get heated. I don't know, Guam. What are you thinking here?
Well, it's very it depends on what age we're talking about. But yeah, with the boys,
Just go
with the
with you
boys-
now. Yeah.
yeah, the pickup basketball for sure. Like you said, competitive afterwards. Let's go. We can go to a bar. Let's go.
No, I
get
meant
some-
that in a negative way because people curse each other out. They're like idiots and they get too serious.
I know, but what? How fun is it to be in a high school classroom right now?
Well, yeah, I don't want to be in freaking class,
Yeah,
but if
that's
you're
what
with
I'm
the boys,
saying.
it's like there's people you
But
make
you're still
you
gonna
make
get in
fun
trouble.
of people.
Yeah, you're
Talk
gonna get
about
in trouble.
the size of someone's head or something.
I'm going 4-2 pickup basketball because I have great memories of doing that.
Pick up basketball with the boys.
Yeah, and what's even better is if let's say there's 5 of you, right? And you go to some gym, hey, perfect example. Remember the wing gym down there by Montgomery? Yeah, when we used to get some of the high school guys from the east side, and we're like, hey, dude, let's go down there and let's run these fools. And then that, the competitive spirit, like,
no, it is fun. All right, to me, it is tighter than it should be. That's what he said. But, because I think you can get a lot of good laughs out of having a class with your friends in high school. But all right, but you're still in class, which sucks ass.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say pick up basketball 4-3.
Okay.
Aaron.
Yeah, I'll go pick up basketball 4-2, and I don't even like basketball, but anything's better than being in high school again.
All right, yeah, great first round, and there were some different matchups than that other one that we had before. So
this whole half,
so we can make a exciting semifinals and stuff, but that's going to do it for today's episodes, and we want to thank Guam for being here.
Thank you.
Guam, thanks a lot.
Thank you for
I hope you had
me.
fun.
Yeah.
Follow Guam on Instagram. He does a lot of funny videos daily. Dude, I love those little videos you do.
Thank you, man.
I especially like, well, you did the one yesterday with the dog, like the fat dog at the supermarket.
Yeah.
And then I got such a kick out of the Stone Cold Steve Austin one. Because we have that. Like, we have coworkers that they're off. They come in, they're off, and they'll like, oh, I can't work tonight. They'll get there starting at like 7 p.m. and like hang out and drink all night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you did a meme of like, hey, when your coworker's on your night off, and it just went Stone Cold Steve Austin would that promo or whatever when he was just counting the beers. Like, I had 1 beer, I had 2 beers.
Yeah.
And he gets up to like 8, 9, 10 beers, and that's like, it's because it's so real for us. And so follow Guam, check him out. Come see us at the Comedy Store. Don't forget, come see Bros Before Joe's at the Comedy Store. Next show is Wednesday, November 13th, 10:30 p.m. in the Belly Room. All the fellas are going to be there. Me, Chad, JT, Kevin Strider. And our special guest this show, we have Allie Makovsky. We have Ari Manis. And we have Johanna Coca coming out.
All right.
So, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Comment, like. We'll get to the comments next time. And some more emails. All right. Thank you, Aaron. Guam, thanks again.
Thank you.
Great to have you on. Thanks a lot, everyone out there. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.